life.
Hi Geoffrey, is this the kind of wave you do?
I appreciate your energy and all the interesting things that you do, because they help me expand my imagination and creativity. And I also appreciate times when you get serious and are really wise and teach things. Yeah.
How has Geoffrey changed you? Or how has being with Geoffrey changed you?
Being with Geoffrey has showed me that you can be a kid while also, at the bottom line, knowing who I am as a person. I guess in God, and also just seeing how he acts and thinks as he's the first one to leave us. Being able to talk about those things has been helpful.
Geoffrey, I don't understand you sometimes. Also, you're really young. You're still a kid. Like you're like a little kid in a grown man's body, and you just do you, bud. You just do you. Honestly, wherever God takes you, just I don't even know who you are, dude. But we're gonna miss you, Geoffrey. I can't even describe the little things that you do every day. And I didn't even live with you, so. Layton's rolling his eyes right now. Geoffrey. Things I regret. I regret not playing more Frisbee with you, Geoffrey. I regret not doing more recording stuff with you, Geoffrey. And part of it is your fault because you're leaving a year early, but yeah, that's alright. But Geoffrey, I'm sure you're gonna do some incredible things, whatever they are. And since we're all gonna be here next year, you should probably come and visit. But most of all, I guess I'm gonna be serious here. I really admire the way I admire your faith, Geoffrey, and I hope that you continue to I guess let that grow and prosper, even when you're away from us. And so I don't know how to say it, but yeah. We'll see you soon, Geoffrey.
Hey Geoffrey, I appreciate you a lot. Yeah, I appreciate, most of all, I think I appreciate your ability to make everything really exciting. In a positive or negative way, it varies, but it's always exciting. And I don't know, I really appreciate your energy too. Especially working this year with you on LNYF stuff and throughout all of our board meetings and everything. Regardless of how like hard or challenging times were, you were always like a ball of energy and were really exciting. And so, yeah, I really appreciate that about you. Is that the question?
Yeah. How has Geoffrey changed you?
So, Geoffrey, you've actually changed me, I think, a lot. Especially in the fact that I think, I don't know, I really respect how you're able to really enjoy life. Like, if I'm ever down or, I don't know, sad about anything, sometimes when I think about like how you treat life or how you look at life, it's really eye-opening and it's like really inspiring to me, so keep that up. And yeah, thanks.
Geoffrey, I appreciate you because
I don't know. You're just a good friend, I guess. I think we've grown closer to each other, especially this year, I think. I don't know if it's because you came over to play 2K so much, or I don't know, maybe we just purposely spent time more together. But yeah, I think we've really grown closer. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna really miss you when you leave. I know you've influenced me a lot, but I'm sure, yeah, wherever you go, we know where you're going, but you'll be able to inspire and affect the people around you there too, in the same way you've affected us. So, good luck to wherever you're going. Bye, Geoffrey.
Okay, I'm gonna miss you, Geoff. We had a pretty special relationship working with you. You're so obnoxious, but I love you. And you are very inspiring as a friend and a Christian. And I know you'll do great things. You're very driven, super smart. Yeah, and you'll do good. I believe in you. Come back soon.
Say whatever you want to say to Geoffrey.
How's your day? Did you finish your lab work? Did you do your physics homework? Did you go to class today?
Hey Geoffrey, you're a punk, and I hope you know that. And I don't condone all that you do, whether that's crashing AAA formal or conniving to steal tulips from Wash U. But I cannot deny that you've been a very important presence in my life for these past 3 years. It still hasn't hit my mind completely that you're not going to be with us next year, because you've been such an integral part of my college life, and I have learned so much from you. So thanks for keeping me in line all these years, whether that's learning to be wise with my words, or keeping me on track for reading the Bible, or just giving your wisdom and accountability. So sometimes it's not your wisdom because your mommy is a love guru, and you've said that multiple times. So yeah, thanks for all you've done. I'm really gonna miss you when you're gone, even though I'm not going to miss your antics. No, I'm gonna miss those too. It's been a good run, Geoffrey. And we're all gonna be here next year, so come back and visit sometime.
Say, the camera is Geoffrey, say hi to Geoffrey.
You're the worst, Geoffrey.
I appreciate you, Geoffrey, because although everyone sees that you're not a very mature person a lot of the time, you are still a mature person some of the time. And you're like a very mature person that some of the time. So I really appreciate your input on a lot of things. Even though you're like laying in mud commons like on a granite slab right now, talking with your head down. Yeah.
Say thanks and goodbye to Geoffrey however you want.
Thanks, Geoffrey. Bye, Geoffrey. I'll see you later.
Geoffrey, I appreciate you, even if you're the worst. Despite you being the worst, I still appreciate you, Geoffrey.
Anything else you want to say?
I will not forgive you for stealing my pillow and trying to give my nipples a different shade of color.
Geoffrey, I really appreciate you because during chill times, you're completely silly and like goofy and just like off the wall, and I never know what to expect, whether you're gonna make some like sarcastic comment and like not in your very Geoffrey way, or just like just use like a super silly voice and be really loud and like jump everywhere and be hyper and tickle people. But I always love just like being in any room that you're in, Geoffrey. And on top of that, I really appreciate when there's a serious conversation and you bring so much insight into it. And how you can just really listen to the other person and understand. You bring a lot of wisdom into any conversation you're in, and I really admire the way in which you seek after God in everything, and it's very apparent whenever I talk to you and get to interact with you that all your like thoughts and all your desires are like pointing towards God, and it's just really refreshing to hear that and experience that through you, Geoffrey.
Geoffrey, you're such a nut. It's been really fun knowing you these last 3 years, Geoffrey. Really sad that you're gonna leave so soon. Geoffrey, you've been like with us so long. Like you not being here during our senior year, like we're really gonna feel like at such a loss without you here. Yeah. Guess Geoffrey, like there's so many fun memories from freshman year of like us like messing around, you wrapping under the covers, like stealing blankets from people. why do these both have to do with blankets? Yeah, and like coming to your room sometimes and like playing with your plushies. Getting mad at you over you not writing your writing one essay and those Chengggggg exams. Yeah, those are really fun. I guess Geoffrey, you've been someone like I really respected, particularly since you really, I guess like a lot of people will say this to you, Geoffrey, but like you really are like a man of God. You know a lot about the Bible, you know a lot about God, you've really been with Him for a really long time, and like, you know, as a freshman, like, I know that there were ways in which like I probably annoyed you or made you uncomfortable by saying some things about Christianity, but like you were like sort of like a role model as a Christian. So really thank you for that, Geoffrey. I think of us there, you were the one who like knew the most about like what being a Christian means, I guess, at that point. So yeah, thanks, Geoffrey. You know, also thanks for always like this year reaching out to me and praying for me and like coming to like being more intentional with me, Geoffrey. And I really appreciate that. Yeah, Geoffrey. You know, it's really scary going out there into the real world next year, having a real job, living in a real house, and like not having any of these things anymore. But Geoffrey, like, we'll all be like that someday, and you'll just there earlier than the rest of us. And really hope you make it, Geoffrey. Really hope you succeed. Yeah. Bye.
Good work.
Okay, so bye, Geoff. Okay, bye, Geoff. We'll see you soon.
Why? It's